Hello, welcome back. We got Conjuration done. We're at 7 now. Gives us a few things. We are going to start using Improved Beacon of Courage this turn. So it's a fire spell, 10 gems, gives you one of the adventurers. Some of these adventurers are healers, which might be useful later. For now though, that's all we're really using here. We'll keep going. I'm going to try and get all the way to 9 for Bishop Fish so that we can claim thrones a bit more easily. But might be a while. Did some site shit. Oh, 2 thrones were claimed. So we claimed our throne. And Crystal Throne was also claimed by... Is this Lilithor's? I think so. Just check. Crystal Throne, yeah, Lilithor's. There's no battles or anything this turn, so... lots of site searching. We found a cypress forest somewhere. More specs. That was a good guess, Shade Forest. Far more importantly, so Mizunik searched Greenwoods for sites and found the crypt underneath. So this is our Harpy factory, so we're doing a lot of summoning. The crypt underneath, 3 death gems, conjuration bonus of 20. So all of the conjurations we cast here cost 20% fewer gems. Very nice, would have been good to have found that a couple of turns ago. This is pretty interesting, because there's lots of interesting conjurations that we could be casting. Cyclops will now be 20% cheaper, which is really interesting. If we do get all the way to 9, there's also Tartarian Gate, which is why I'm using the Improved Beacon of Courage spell to get healers. Because it's not out of the question that we start summoning Tartarians if the game goes late enough. So we can try and heal all their afflictions. Yeah, for now though, that's just going to make our Harpies and I guess Skeletons cheaper as well, because the Skeletons is a... Oh no, it's not. Okay, I guess it's an enchantment. Makes more sense. Yeah, there's lots of conjurations though we've been using. That's a really good one to find. I'm really happy that we found that site. Next up, we spied a battle between Gondwald and Zatopek? Yeah. It looks like Gondwald has gone AI at some point. Here's a High Priest with some poisonous cave cows. I'm not sure what happened to Gondwald. I know that they were fighting Lilithors. It's possible that they've just been losing to Lilithors for a long time. And been beaten. So that's over here. Yeah, so this player, the reddish player, what is that? Wine coloured? They've been fighting Lilithors, yeah, I think they're AI. So Chebnasu and Gondwald are both AI. I think they've both just lost to Lilithors. Lilithors is very big, huh? I guess we are too though, right? Like, we're the 2 big boys in this game. I think everyone's a bit afraid of us. Yeah, so a lot of this territory, it's possible now Lilithors just spends all the rest of the time just cleaning up AI players, which leaves us to focus on more interesting stuff, I suppose. Events. 15 plus 8, what's that? 23 pearls from our global. Dominion Change in Hippocampus, some gems in Soaked Earth, Unrest in Haunted Woods, gems in Embracer. Lost some people in Sofecti, lost some tax in Canis Plain. Powerful memories of the Almighty have escaped from the throne of the Pantagruel. People are terrified and faith in the pretender gods has decreased. Worldwide Dominion -1. And then Sneaking Enemies. Scout, another Leaker, and another Leaker, so there we go. That last one's really unfortunate because it's here. So the province that I moved all this stuff into was just seen by Zatopek, which is a bit unfortunate, but what are you going to do? And that's it for messages. So lots of arrows. I'm doing lots of stuff. I'll start down here because it's easiest. The stuff that just took Stone Heavens is just moving straight onto Siren Forest with no pearls or anything, no gems. We don't need any big spells. This is empty. We're just going to roll over it immediately and then roll down into Zatopek from the north. That's the plan over here. I'm going to shove as much stuff as I can into Stone Heavens and start just summoning crap here so that it's not completely defenseless. But I'm going to immediately attack Zatopek here, and that's fine. Everything else is just trying to put pieces into place in Shade Forest. So there's lots of stuff moving here. Usual stuff. It's not quite as impressive as the Southern Army. But we've got Doom, we've got Vapor Warriors, we've got... I'm going to try doing an Advanced Forced Returning, which is AoE 27, and it just, like, sends a bunch of units back to where they come from. Yeah, Wheel of the Fates is the Master Luck. We've got Improved Soul Sundering. There's also some stuff teleporting over. We have no priests, so I'm moving a priest from Chilad to Ivermark. They can use the winged shoes that we have to then fly to Earthfall. And I'm forging them a crystal matrix so that they can be plugged into the communion and get communioned up to Holy 3, at least, so that they can do Divine Blessing. That's happening as well. Trying to move a Fire Guy over to do the MR buff, but if necessary, we'll have a regular dude do it. Harpy's sneaking over with gems. So I'm moving lots of just pieces into place here in Shade Forest. I've also started forging Sea King's goblets so that we can move armies underwater to take these provinces if we need to. Why not? So those are the big movements. Yeah, there's a lot of prep going into this though. I guess I'll just talk about it next time when we have everything in the province though. And hopefully, I tested the wing shoes on this scout can fly straight onto Earthfall in one turn with the wing shoes. This province is adjacent to the throne, so as soon as everything's here we can attack, but yeah, I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to fight through 550 units, most of them corpse constructs, in a fort storm. But I'm hoping we just nuke the living units that have mines, and it doesn't matter. We'll see how it goes. Anything else? We're doing site searching. Lots of site searching. There's the crystal matrix being forged for the priest. Building temples, of course. I'm getting 2 more temples up this turn. Still doing forging. There's the Sea King's goblet. Lots of summoning. I'm going to try and summon more fire mages to do more beacons of courage to get more adventurers so that more of them are healers. I just want to have them in case we one day start summoning tarts. Why not? And oh yeah, casting astral projection. So I've got a priest over here, a mage over here in Gent who's casting astral projection, which is useless because we can do that for free from our cap. We can actually do a better version. But I'm going to cast that on Earthfall to see if it's domed. Because if it's not domed, we can also do the almost do enchanted small fire attack. So every single one of our mages can cast this. Well, if they're at least middle mages. It only takes 7 fire gems, and it just tries to assassinate someone with a size 2 fire elemental. We drop a load of those on Earthfall, that might be pretty good. Do we get that this turn? Oh no, it might be a while. But I just want to see if it's down, because that's one thing we can do. There's also... is it Thaumaturgy? Yeah, Black Death's in the game. I'm not sure how useful that'll be. Disease is 10%. But his army's mostly corpse constructs, so I don't know. But we'll look to see if there's any interesting rituals we could cast at this province if it isn't domed. That's something as well. Looks like his god is here. Fossil Head NFT, the Teal of the Sky. Also something to be worried about. Yeah, but for now, I'm just moving stuff over with the intention of taking that, or attacking it at least. That's it for this turn. So that was turn 64. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Hello, welcome back. Did the usual spells, also did improved beacons of courage. We did not get a healer though, we got a random commander. Apparently the adventurers have upkeep as well, which is a bit annoying, but I'll keep casting it. Didn't find any sites, didn't infiltrate Aesir. Fight a battle in Wesh between Nilafors and Province Defense. Had a battle in Sarum Forest. Not really worth watching. There is 1 point of Province Defense here. It's enslaved immediately. Province Defense, like wall defenders, you don't get to keep though, so they vanish. So that fort is now already open. That's this fort over here, in Zatopek's territory. We tried casting a spell on Zatopek's throne. No dome. There is an Astral Mage though, so he got feeble-minded, that's fine though. We'll move him over to the province where we're summoning adventurers, and hopefully one day we'll get a healer, and that'll heal him. Events then. And keep, we got 21 pearls from our global, 5 fire gems in Kamatan, Some Misfortune in Ukrima. We gained a Bane Venom charm in Fever Fens. Lovely. Lupia, some Golden Dominion. Dovin lost some income. And Worldwide Event, there's some heat. It's bad for Citrani. Keeps them off our back still for even longer. Then there's some patrolling. Didn't catch any Lecos this turn. But Siren Forest is open. Yeah, maybe we've patrolled out all the Lecos over here. We've got lots of Black Harpies patrolling now. That's good. Still moving more out. So over here, I could easily split this army up and start pushing down here, but every single person is just going to storm this empty fort. That's just because this army doesn't have any gems still. So I just need the lab here to give gems out. And then we'll roll down aiming for this throne here. I'm gradually getting scouts down. A bit awkward because this is a river, so we can't walk across it. We have to kind of go around to get down here. But once our Dominion is here, at least we'll be cold one. Maybe it'll freeze sometimes. So that's something. Gondor over here is AI, walking around with some cave cows, so maybe they'll be a nuisance. But I'll start putting the province defense over here up to like 20. Maybe that'll dissuade them from attacking us. And the rest of the red arrows are still just moving stuff into Stone Heavens. I want to make sure this throne is defensible, so doing lots of summoning here. 2 guys doing summon Black Harpies, 1 guy is doing summon goats, still summoning Mound Kings, and the rest of the guys are just site searching for now. But we're doing some recruitment here every turn, and we'll just summon a bunch of junk here every turn, and hopefully we can keep it safe. There is also Iron Walls we can cast. I don't remember where that is. That's not Conjuration. Is it Enchantment? No. Is it Construction? Maybe it is and I just can't see it. Alteration, that sounds good. Yeah, Iron Walls, okay. So if we want to, we can buff our forts with this. That'll be fine. This red arrow is Rotten Tar moving over to the Throne of Death to start summoning skeletons in it every turn. I'll make that very defensible as well. And that's pretty much it. I'm doing a few like minor bits of prep now, but mainly I'm just moving on to Urfel. I don't know if he's going to patrol or not. I'm not sure which would be worse for us. If he is patrolling and we have to actually siege, then that gives us a few more turns to actually move pieces into position. Because our Communion currently is very top heavy. It's 10 Communion Masters, I think, maybe more, and then only 15 slaves. So it might die pretty quickly. So if we have some additional turns, I am moving like there's a bunch of mages in this region. The like S1 guys have been like slowly moving up. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 more Communion slaves moving over very slowly. So they can be there soon-ish. And the longer we have, the more kind of pieces we can put in place. There's the 5 mages moving over as well. He's only small, so he's only got map move 12, so he's very slow. I'm moving a Nature Mage over. He's going to be given a Crystal Matrix and a bow. He'll be in the Communion to do Howl, maybe, stuff like that. I don't know, if we have to just fight though, this is the setup. The smaller mages are all as you'd expect. These are the Communion Masters though. We've got Doom, we've got Incendiary Will, we've got Advanced Force returning, Vapor Warriors, Mistform for everyone, Mass Confusion. Everyone's doing Steel Skin for the protection, but this does make you susceptible to shock. So on turn 4 and 5, this guy's doing Lightning Warding. I'm hoping we'll hit my mages and keep them safe from lightning. I really don't know. Mass Metal Burn, Will of the Fates. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I imagine this might be tricky. I think it's mostly Corpse Constructs, but there's going to be some very powerful mages. I can see as God, the Teotl of the Sky. There's also a Cyclops. So big Earth spells, big, possibly Air spells, which would be frustrating. I can either do Stone Skin or Iron Skin, so I can either be vulnerable to cold or lightning. And of the two, at least I have a lightning protection buff I can cast easily. Because Zatopek's nation has... They have a mix. They have water mages, big water, and then they also have air mages as well. But then the Communion slaves are mostly water. So I don't know. I think it's more likely they use cold spells, but just a couple of guys throwing Orb Lightning will be really annoying. I'm shock vulnerable. So I'm not sure how this is going to go exactly, but as always, we're doing a few enslaved groups on turn 1, which hopefully some confusions as well if they're not high enough to do that. So hopefully that disrupts them enough that some spells don't go off the way they'd like to. I should probably move in, actually, now that I think about it, the Harpies, because that would help with disrupting things. A bunch of Harpies would be on the back lines. Makes sense to me. They can also help with sieging, of course, as well. Maybe that's something. We'll see how it goes, though. Research currently, we're still a little ways off Conjuration 8, but we're almost there. Not doing any more temples or anything yet. Still doing the usual forging. Might stop forging for a bit, though. Save up a stockpile of gems. And that's it for this turn. Just double check I'm not doing anything special. Lots of site searching and stuff. There's wing shoes as well for that nature mage. Here's the priest, by the way. Yeah, so I don't know when exactly. So he's got the crystal matrix, so he'll be a communion master. Communion slave spells take 2 turns to cast, though. So I guess he won't be able to do Divine Blessing until turn 3 or 4 or whatever. He's just scripted to do it when he can, and then he's set to fire so that he doesn't fatigue out the slaves with holy spells. He's got a Banefire crossbow. Maybe we should have him on fire and keep distance just to make sure he gets in range to actually fire. Actually, no, I think, now that I think about it, he will move forwards to fire, won't he? Just like archers. Yeah, okay, but there's him anyway. Alright, I'm random. I'm just going to check the video. That was turn 65. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. First of all, a messenger has arrived from Zatopek. Dang folks, Kamatan is on the rampage. Will our brave hero Zatopek survive this onslaught? Please send all your spiritual energy and gems and items and gold to Zatopek, and also attack Kamatan. Thanks in advance. I guess we'll see if anyone takes him up on that offer. I'm not sure if people will get anything in return for attacking me, but it's not clear. Anyway, with the usual spells, we found 2 sites. We found an Earth site and a Death site. Iron Cliff is 1 Earth gem. Forest of the Dead is 1 Death gem. Nothing else special. The throne we just took, we got attacked by a huge flame-wreathed elemental. This is a size 3 early, with only 8 hit points. I feel like that's low for a size 3, right? With Fire Shield. So, one of our N1s gets attacked. Kind of hard to defend against a Fire Shielded air elemental though, so he dies. We also did Beacon of Courage again, so far we've gotten... whoops. So far we've gotten this guy, not very useful. Healthy Patroller with upkeep. And this time we got the Fire Mage version. So what I'm looking for is the healer, which we haven't got yet. These guys have upkeep, yeah. But this guy can do Glittering Alchemy and start generating 10 gold a month, so... Does that counteract this out? Oh, it just about cancels this out. So, technically this is a net gain of gold, so okay. Not too bad, I suppose. We then had 2 battles. One was a battle at the fortress in Saran Forest. This was empty though, so we gained a Great Spider and burned down a temple. That's nice. And we also moved on to Urfel. There was nothing really patrolling though, just some province defense. So, you can just watch some dudes get mine burned to death, I suppose. It's always fun. Pretty nice stuff. There's Urfel. The Throne of Knowledge now under siege. Here's the thing though. Even though we've got like 450 siege strength, haven't even chipped the walls. Which is a bit concerning, because I'm not sure if we're actually going to be able to break this fort down or not. I was looking to see if crumbles in this game. I don't think it is. So, kind of difficult. Events then. Our global, we got 26 pearls. Good harvest in Aboibia, that's a great province to get that event in. Someone gets shrunken. 4 nature gems, 3 fire gems. Local sect in Dovan. In Mark, some squires have been caught and interrogated. Triton Sea, we got Lair of a Sea Serpent. A little bit of gold and some gems. Lost some gold in Tiny Willow. And yeah. Which one was Mark? We're going to get attacked in Mark. Not sure I can defend that though. Yeah, currently 90 unrest. This is another province that's been unrested a bit. Sectarian movement, okay. But that's it for messages. This turn's still relatively simple. I'm still doing some forging. I think I've stopped the main forging. I'm getting coral blades and bottles still. That's just water gems. Anything that needs earth or astral I've stopped for a bit, because we've run out. Besides that though, it's some usual stuff. We've got Boots of the Messenger still being forged as well. Still doing Mound Kings and Black Harpies. Still doing Shields of Valor as well. Thought I stopped that. It's okay though. And still doing Beacon of Courage to keep getting heroes. So that's all usual over here. Also forging Gate Cleavers every turn to help with sieging Earthfall. Every stack of Black Harpies we have is another 50 siege strength. So if we can have a stack of Black Harpies every month plus a Gate Cleaver, that's 100 siege strength moving out every month. Which will start to build up, but it's going to be a few turns before we can actually get onto it. This does give us a few turns to bulk up the communion a bit though, so all these S1s are about to arrive. The Fire Mages arrive to do a proper incendiary will without any communion shenanigans. I got a Nature Mage now with a Crystal Matrix. It's going to do Masterful Power Gaia, and then Howl. Then Regen and Titanic Enlargement through the communion, and then Poison Warding through the communion, why not? And then she's just going to start firing, because she will fatigue a communion pretty heavily, so don't want her casting. So yeah, still just building stuff up on this, and I don't know if we'll be able to actually siege it open or not, but we'll try. That's all I can do. Next month we'll hit Conjuration 8 though. So we'll be able to cast Enchanted Small Fire Attack. This is a 4-province range, which means every mage in my cap, in Ogwoods, in Ivermark and Kergnir, and I think Obsidian Wastes as well, can all cast that on this, so maybe we'll kill a few commanders and that'll start to do something, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Down here everything's pretty usual. Stone Heavens is where we got hit by that Flame Wreath early, so all I'm doing here is just trying to get out as many commanders as possible, sort of soak up those assassinations. So I've got 2 guys summoning Telistic Animates, I've got 2 guys summoning Mound Kings, and then I'm just recruiting 2 mundane commanders every turn. That's 6 additional assassination targets every turn being recruited in this province. I just want to dilute the list of things that it can hit. And then I've also given everyone some bodyguards to maybe help them out if they get targeted. So I'm not sure what else to do. It's hard to get domes up here because the Astral Dome requires S6, which we can't easily do. I'd have to forge a Ring of Wizardry and Sorcery, I think. Or teleport one of the big mages over, and just have a Ring of Wizardry. Or Sorcery. Frost Dome's a possibility though, but I'm not sure how useful it'll be. I feel like the 2 people this is likely to be is either Sidoni or Zatopek, and they both have big mages with cold resistance, so I'm not sure if Frost Dome really helps. The Air Dome requires 4, also hard for us to get. So I'm not sure how we protect this other than just filling out loads and loads of commanders for targets. So I guess that's all I'll do. And this big army is just going to move on now and try and take Bone Lands. We'll see what's here. This is a wasteland. How many supplies are we using? Minus 25. Alright, that's fine. So we'll move down, try and take this one. Maybe this has more, a bit easier to take. Maybe there's fewer things sitting in this fort. Guess we'll find out. But that's it for this turn. That was turn 66. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.